We cannot put on these shows without our great sponsors here at Hardplay MMA and Rucker Entertainment. Of course, Content Mobile Restoration, Dominguez Rucker Family Dentistry, our official after party going down directly after the fights at City Limits South, Interstate Towing and Fleet Services, Southern Fried Chicks, Morning Star, and Palmetto Physical Therapy and Chiropractic. All right, let's keep this party going. Three-minute rounds. Next up, in the 135-pound bantamweight division, introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, Randy Ortiz.
We are here in Rock Hill, South Carolina for Hardplay MMA 4. Coming to the cage, we got the 135-pound division, the bantamweights. Randy Ortiz making his way to the cage.
Yes, Tom, another investment opportunity for me and you. Training partner Randy Ortiz fighting out of Highest on MMA.
Never fun when our training partners are in the cage. It's very difficult to commentate. I always preface by saying we will do our best to stay unbiased. Randy coming to the cage with a 2-2 record. He's 21 years old, 5 feet tall.
His last fight was a title fight, lost to Billy Alexander at Hardplay MMA in Myrtle Beach. And Billy Alexander threw everything but the kitchen sink at Randy, and Randy took him to a 5-round decision.
Yeah, Randy's got outstanding cardio, outstanding conditioning. Very well-rounded fighter. He's got good technical striking. His ground game is good. If he does lack something, it's probably his wrestling. However, very well-rounded fighter, very talented kid.
Absolutely, and what a long way this kid has come, coming to Highest on MMA with no background whatsoever, no wrestling, no striking, and here he is with a 2-2 record, crowd favorite here.
Yeah, he's really impressive. He came to us with no martial arts background whatsoever, like you said, and he's just continued to work hard, soak in all the knowledge, and continue to apply it day after day. One thing about his personality, he just can't stop smiling. You'll probably see him smile in the cage. Maybe, maybe not. He definitely smiled during the stare downs with Davila, his opponent.
He's definitely one of those guys that just enjoys life.
Yeah, he definitely does. He's not a mean killer by any means. He just likes to go in there and have fun and fight.
As much fun as he has, he is a warrior. He will make you pay if you take him lightly.
The Guatemalan assassin. There he is smiling. They call him Smiley around the gym.
The smiling Guatemalan.
Jose Davila.
Now we're about to get a look at his opponent, Jose Davila, coming to the cage with a record of 2-3. Now he's on a 2-fight win streak. He started his career 0-3, and since then has put together a good decision victory and then a knockout on his last fight.
Oh yeah, big knockout, 39 seconds over Michael Willett. Michael Willett, a 2-time state champ, Division I wrestler if I'm not mistaken, and he knocked him out cold.
Yeah, Davila's got a very aggressive style, a wild swinging brawler. He does have jiu-jitsu. He trains at Superior MMA with Roger the Leprechaun Carroll. He's shown in the past to be have some dangerous, slick submissions off his back. He will attack off of his back. Again, like Randy, if there's one area he struggled in, it's in wrestling. So we may end up seeing a good stand-up war here.
Yeah, I've seen Davila fight before. He's not one of those guys that's afraid to pull guard in a fight. To trust us. He's got that much confidence in his ground game.
Yeah, it hasn't really worked out well for him in the past, but this is a good matchup because Randy is known not to be a wrestler, and Davila struggled with wrestlers in the past.
But again, Davila is not known to be a striker, and again, he knocked out Michael Willett, and he looked crisp in that fight. He wasn't winging wild punches as we normally see him, so we'll see how much he's improved against Randy tonight.
Well, certainly on that 2-fight win streak. I'm sure he's working on his game. I'm sure he's working on his striking and trying to get more technical. That being said, if you had to look at the matchup, I would have to say that Randy would have the more technical striking. But we're about to find out.
Yes, to be unbiased, I would think that Ortiz would have the upper hand here. Davila actually having lost to Taco Bryant. Randy Ortiz beating Taco Bryant before he had come the highest on MMA. But then again, MMA math isn't
true enough.
Yeah.
Doesn't always add up.
Doesn't always add up, absolutely. Took the words right out of my mouth.
There we get a good look at Jose Davila. The most interesting fight shorts I've ever seen in MMA.
Yes, he's going the, I think, something.
It's like a
Jean-Claude Van Damme type.
Introducing first the fighter on the left, fighting out of the red corner, representing highest time, mixed martial arts, Charlotte, North Carolina. Coming in the ring in 2 minutes, through the knees, he is finally Randy Ortiz. And his opponent standing across the cage, fighting out of the blue corner, representing Superior Martial Arts, Conover, North Carolina. His record 2 wins, 3 defeats. He is the Chupacabra, Jose Davila.
Again, interesting choice of attire for Davila. Looking at him, you'd almost think that I'd half expect to see him dip his gloves in hot glue and broken glass.
I'm not even going to respond. Here we go with round number 1. Both fighters touch gloves. Davila in the left-handed stance goes for the inside leg kick on Ortiz.
There's that wild striking that you were talking about.
Yeah, he's very aggressive.
Ortiz eats a right hand on the way in.
Yeah, he's got to keep that left hand up. Randy looking for the takedown.
Not the best setup I've seen, but then again, as you said, Davila lacking the wrestling there. Randy took advantage of it.
Yeah, without giving away Randy's game plan, it's something we've been working on in the gym. Randy's setting up his takedowns to take advantage of Jose Davila's struggles against wrestlers. We'll see how it works out moving forward. But Randy gets the takedown early.
Again, Davila is one of those fighters that's very confident in his ground game. Not afraid to pull guard, even when losing a fight.
He's definitely controlling posture well. Randy getting the knee up through the middle.
Attack him from the bottom. I mean, that's gonna score points in the judge's eyes. Randy hasn't landed anything yet from top position. Still trying to work that pass, but Davila's got a good guard.
He does his moving his hips well.
He's got to watch out.
He's got long, lanky legs.
Looks like he may just have a triangle or armbar set up here.
Randy recognizes somebody's bleeding already.
It looks like it's Ortiz off the left eye there. Not sure if he was caught with that lead right hand earlier or if he flashed heads.
Good knees from half guard from Ortiz. Got to get a better look at Ortiz's face to see exactly where that blood's coming from.
Davila staying very active on bottom.
Trainer Paul Boo calling the instructions.
What a good guard Davila has.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of threatening.
Ortiz in half guard now. Ortiz making him pay for it there.
He's got to watch the arm bar here.
Davila really trying to get that leg over his face of Ortiz.
Yeah, I think Randy's well aware of it. He's even got the elbow halfway out just in case. Yeah. There he gets it back in. Randy, for a 135-pounder, is very difficult to submit in the gym. His submission defense is very good. He's showing good control here from the top, which is something we haven't seen from him in his previous fights.
Davila, though, still being very active from bottom, not letting Randy set up anything.
Yeah, he's doing a good job. Like we talked about Davila's jiu-jitsu.
Ortiz throwing a little hammer shots, little peppers.
Yeah, not doing a whole lot of damage, but certainly scoring points.
Absolutely.
Randy looking to end the round with a flurry. Has to watch the up kicks. And there you have it with round number 1. Ortiz is definitely cut over his left eye.
Referee Blake Rice takes a look at it. He approves.
Trainer Paul Boo is going to fix that up in between rounds.
Yeah, that cut looks very minor, but like most head cuts, they tend to bleed a lot. Probably makes it look more severe than it actually is.
Looks like it's on the outside, so it should bleed into the eye, which is the only thing Blake Rice wanted to see.
Coach Roger Carroll giving Davila instruction. Probably telling Davila to set up his strikes, be a little more active on bottom. Don't be content with staying on bottom. Move to get out, sweep, submit, or get up.
Interesting, Davila's choosing to stand up in between rounds, showing off his conditioning. Just about ready for round number 2.
Is that as opposed to all the stand-up he did in round 1?
Ha 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 ha. Yeah, he spent most of round 1 on his back, so I guess he wanted to stand up in between rounds. Nice leg kick from Davila. Went up top.
For a high kick there.
Not a bad setup. Randy Ortiz with the back hook kick.
Davila immediately takes that to the ground.
He landed on it. He landed it.
Scared the hell out of me. He gives us a smile.
Randy Ortiz actually looked up at us and smiled. Something else we worked on was that back hook kick. Well done. Ortiz on top. Davila in closed guard, trying to control posture.
He's getting a high guard there. Ortiz wants to be careful. He does not want to stay in Davila's guard without striking, making him think.
Yeah, Davila's got very long, lanky legs. He will attack. He's going for that rubber guard there. Randy has to drive himself into that.
He does not want to stay here. Yes, it's a bad position. Big slam.
Good slam. That loosens things up so he can wiggle his shoulders back in.
His shoulders back in, like you said.
Nice job by Randy Ortiz.
Davila lets it go. Again, look how dangerous Davila is on his guard.
Very flexible, very long legs, very dangerous off of his back. Randy has to watch himself here. He wants to stay square, keep good posture.
He's going to want to try to break this guard here. Davila very dangerous here. The one good thing is that Ortiz is smothering him pretty good.
Yeah, he's got good posture now. He lands some good shots.
Good right hand there.
If he keeps good posture and continues to land strikes, he should be okay. Davila trying to control posture, trying to grab on.
Yeah, he's probably about 1 out of every 3 punches that Ortiz has thrown is getting in. Like I said, that's gonna score points in the judge's eyes.
Davila's still attacking with that high guard. Randy has to be careful here.
Yeah, it's very aggressive in the defensive position is Davila, trying to submit Ortiz.
Watch the up kick. Nice up kick. It backs Ortiz off momentarily. Ortiz not ready to let him back up. Very dangerous way to enter in like that for Randy.
Yeah. Not the smartest way to do it, but if Davila doesn't take advantage of it.
Another up kick from Davila. Randy's got to pass or get himself out of there.
He's got to be careful about those up kicks. As the fight goes on, Ortiz's hands will start to drop a little. Those up kicks will become more dangerous.
Randy finally passes the side control. And there's the end of round number 2. Another good round from Ortiz.
As dominant as Ortiz looked, Davila still looked very dangerous off his back.
He's still got to watch his P's and Q's without question. Very dangerous and very slick off his back. That being said, it was the spinning back hook kick from Ortiz that rocked Davila and got the fight to the ground.
If it didn't rock him, it certainly scared the hell out of him because he immediately went to his butt to try to attack from there. Wanted no more part of that wild kick by Ortiz.
Yeah, Randy hasn't shown that in the past. Most of his fights have been in North Carolina where head kicks are illegal. It was well done, well timed by Randy Ortiz.
Absolutely. When you throw a shot like that, something unexpected, and you land it, that's just going to play more mental games for your opponent because he's not going to know what's coming.
So it's very, very well done. Blake Rice explaining something to Randy Ortiz in his corner with Paul Boo. Not sure what that was about, but they seem to get it worked out.
Davila has to do something here to win this fight. He's probably down 2 rounds to nothing here.
And here we go with the third and final round. Fighters touch gloves. Randy's got to keep that left hand up. Randy tries the back pivot kick. Just misses.
I don't think he set it up as nearly as good as the first time.
No, he did not. Randy goes for the takedown. Doesn't get it. Aborts.
Eats a couple knees in the process.
He sure did.
Good
Nice
throw.
throw. Very nice and right. Goes. He lands in an armbar. Davila
really
very
dangerous
slick.
here.
Davila's very slick here. Randy's got to be careful.
He's going for a belly down armbar. I don't know if he's going to try to roll to his back here. He does.
He's got to watch the triangle, too.
Ortiz pops the elbow out. Looks like he's in the clear.
Good escape by Randy. Very slick by Davila. After the good throw by Ortiz.
That just shows the experience that these fighters have, that even though they're in a bad position, they recognize where they are and turn it into something positive.
It was very well done by both fighters. Randy
Ortiz now going body
head. Textbook, body, head. Davila just looking to cover. Finally breaks down the posture of Ortiz. He's climbing that guard up again.
Going with that high guard again, Davila. He is very, very dangerous with that. Ortiz smothering Davila again. Looking to pass. Again, more the same as the first 2 rounds. Davila trying to set up a submission from the guard. Ortiz not letting him.
Good ground and pound from Ortiz. Now, we've seen this from Davila before. Content to stay on his back and attack with his jiu-jitsu, but it comes a point where he's got to think about, hey, I got to get back up.
Absolutely. Like
he's losing the fight here.
We've seen that in his past couple of fights when he's in the losing end, that he's just content still being on his back. Blake Grice threatening to stand him up. Ortiz picking and choosing his shots. Looks like Davila's setting up a triangle. He goes for it.
Randy postures up and recognizes very well. Good.
Definitely good defense there by Ortiz.
Yeah, he's very difficult.
Look how aggressive Davila is. He's constantly getting his hips out, constantly rotating, cutting those angles, trying to catch something on Ortiz.
Constantly attacking from his back is Davila. Keeping Randy on his toes.
Yeah, but like you said, 10 seconds left. I don't think Davila's going to get a submission here.
Yeah, he tries the flurry from the bottom, but he should have been thinking about getting up. And there you have it.
I think Randy Ortiz definitely dominated that fight. Spent most of the fight on top.
Randy Ortiz looking to take his record to 3-2. As much as Davila really was dangerous off of his back, if you're a judge, if I'm looking at the fight, it's got to be 30-27 Randy Ortiz all day.
And I agree with you, but I still give hats off to Davila, who was very aggressive off his back, eating those strikes, still threatening with submissions. And my gosh, it looks like he's trying to pop his elbow out or take the gloves off is where he's going. Okay, that's about to say if he fought that with a dislocated shoulder, more props. But
yeah, just trying to get the gloves off. Yeah, Davila, very aggressive guy, very tough guy.
Really impressed me with that after that throw that he landed right in that armbar, immediately transitioned, caught Ortiz off guard for a second there.
A very, very, very slick guy. If he's going to improve his game, it's got to be in the wrestling, the takedown defense, and also, getting up off of his back. There's only so much you can do when a guy's got good submission defense. You got to change up your game plan in the middle of a fight.
The official decision coming up.
We go to the scorecards. All three judges score this fight 30-27. We are ready to go to this decision from the red corner.
Look how excited Randy Ortiz is. Even though everyone knew he had already won the fight, he still celebrates like he had no idea.
Well, I'll tell you what, he really wanted to get the win after his last loss. The crowd chanting his name. Hayastan MMA goes 2-0 on the night.
Paul Blue has got to be very proud of his team.
Without question. There you have it. Randy Ortiz goes to 3-2. Tom Ziegler, Tony Tan. Stay tuned to Hardplay MMA.